Water is warmer out here the more that you get in. The thinness of time stretched out on the edges of life. How many faces are here? The water reflects them all. When the light begins, their underneath our own. Drifting along the island till it bends to go before the place between. Uneven pathways over history, turning round eternally. Abandon reality. Sinking your peacefully, derelict consciousness, wholly invisible. Becoming reasonably invisible, accepting some clouds will bring rain. Discarded parachutes fall back to earth. The choice between blood or free. Abandon reality. Sinking repeatedly, derelict consciousness, wholly invisible.
Hey, someone woke up from their nap.
Barely.
Are you there?
Hello?
All right, let me check the audio. Oh, that's swapped there. All right, let's try it now. Yes, we hear clapping.
That's just a snap.
Snap. Oh, I thought maybe you were clapping your butt cheeks together.
If it has that kind of noise, I'd be impressed. And first of
That
all,
would be impressive.
that means I'd have to stick my booty up to my mic, and I then I'm
Yeah.
hygienic, sir.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's why you put the mic condom on.
Oh yeah, it does. There's one of these.
There it is.
I put that thing on and I took the pop shield off because I'm like, do I need
Yeah.
both? I don't think so. Because the pop shield is just a big round trampoline kind of thing that clamps to the arm.
Right.
And I'm like, do I need that with a pop shield? I don't think so.
No, you don't. I mean, a windscreen and a pop filter are two similar things.
Yeah.
I mean, in college, we basically never used the windscreens, always a pop filter, but that's because we were learning how to record in a controlled environment.
Well, I've also
in a
played,
recording studio.
I have two of those pop filters. I played tennis with my nephew with a golf ball with those things. So
Right.
it works well.
I'm using the windshield on this because it still acts as a pop filter. It might muffle a little bit, but
I don't know. I can get close.
I got sick and tired.
Does that
of
pop? I
filter
don't know.
Stuff.
Does that pop really badly? I'm sorry.
Peas
Yeah.
popping.
My plosives.
No, if you got the windscreen on, you're good.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know, you guys, but was I plosiving?
but pop filter's better.
Yeah. Dune's cringing over there.
Dune is Well, Dune was worried.
Dune
you
told
weren't
me to
gonna be
wake up.
awake.
Now he's going back to bed.
Yeah, he if Dune gets your number, he's gonna start calling you like 15 minutes before my show every week.
That's what I have my alarm says. The like 4:50, 4:45.
Ah, there you go.
Doesn't mean I'm always off the couch at 4:45, but
Well, you know what the problem is. You need to set the right alarm. Is what you need to do.
I set the echo.
I
What?
I need to find it now.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't think I have the Neo roar set on a button.
No, that is the only thing that woke me up, and that's enough of that. Yeah, exactly. That's about right. That's about right.
I mean, I got her boobies.
Boobies!
Yeah.
But I don't think I have the Neo roar set
It's
right
okay.
now.
It's okay.
But we know that wakes you up. You sleep
Oh.
like a baby through the air horn, but every time, without
Yeah.
fail. Vamp was just asking if I got like the care package because I've been dragging my heels and giving him a proper thank you, and I'm like, well, I might need a co-host tonight, and he's like, busy tonight, sorry. Cool, another time we must.
Oh. I mean, if Brant wants to talk to you, I could leave. That's fine.
No, he's busy tonight, and
Oh.
and if he came on, you know how my show works. There is always room for more. Just because another co-host shows up doesn't mean that another one needs to drop off. I mean, I'm not even sure what the max amount of co-hosts I've had on a show at the same time is. And that might be a tricky number to come up with because it might, sometimes the line between caller and co-host is blurry. I mean, Forge was a regular call-in to the point that there were some shows he was basically a co-host. Damon sat in so much there were some shows he was basically a co-host. Pedge, I think, was technically a co-host for a few weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
and an interesting period of time that was. Yeah, so I am
I
here.
thought Pedge was your co-host for a while. Was he a co-host on like Saturday nights or something? Was drunk Pedge or something?
He would call in, but he also, it was really weird.
Didn't he poop his pants or something?
He did poop his pants.
Okay.
Just a little bit of a heavy fart art situation.
Oh.
that was one of the shows that was lost in the great hard drive
It's
crash.
probably a good
That-
thing, honestly.
that
I don't
was
know if I want to hear that one.
That was recovered from Zoe's backups.
Oh.
Zoe at some point years later was like, I think I've got like 5 year shows on my backup server or something, and
Zoe,
she
did you
sent them
have
over.
to keep that
and,
one?
and I'm listening to one of them, and I mean, it was Damon and his ex, his girlfriend at the time, Kim, were on the line, and we were talking. That was during the like swine flu when everyone was talking about washing your hands, which was, you know, we were talking about the listening to
should do that anyway, you guys.
music. Yeah. So at some point in the middle of that conversation, he just came right out with that line, which I think I also don't have a button for. Oh, here it is.
Oh my God, I think I pooped myself.
That was the
There
line.
you go. There.
And
There's
for a
the
while,
thing.
that was the only audio I had of that show.
It's okay. That's all you need, right?
But, well, it is funny in context, too.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's see. So, no, but anyways, so what happened is I think I started talking to Pedge when there was some phone calls going on between Damon and Sloan and myself about all kinds of drama that was going on in Sloan's life at the time. And
What? Drama in Sloan's life? What are you talking about?
and at some point I wanted to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I'm like, well, Pedge is like his brother-in-law at that point, or was in the process of becoming not his brother-in-law at that point, is what I found out. I'm like, Pedge could fill me in on what the fuck is going on. And so I think I sent him a message or something. And he said he didn't write any like, hey, how's it going? Or who is this? Or, go away. He wrote back, call me, and his phone number. That was his first words to me personally, other than maybe show interaction, because I might have written into a show of his in the past.
Oh, he probably won that off air then.
But I think he, well, no, this was all off air. This was me.
Good.
I sent him an IM trying to find out, hey, what's going on with Sloan? And all he wrote back was call me and his phone number. And I didn't even know if Pedge knew who I was, because it's not like I'm, I always considered myself as one of the, late additions to NHB. Like, was I even on Pedge's radar? But apparently Pedge knew who I was. So he gives me the number, and I call it, and a woman's voice picks up, which was awkward because he had just given me his number. He's expecting me to call. I'm expecting him to pick up, and someone else picks up. I'm like, oh, hi, it's Gators. Is Pedge there? He gave me this number to call. And she goes, oh, he's peeing right now. Yes, he's just peeing. Yep, you're peeing there? Yes.
Yeah, you were in a trailer, so it wasn't that far, right?
Right, so it wasn't that far. In fact, I think he was standing next to her, even though they were on the other side of
Wait, they're
trail.
peeing right next to each other? Is that
Well, keep
is
in
that
mind,
hygienic or
keep in mind, Sloan and Pedge have a history of going for distance rather than accuracy. But so, anyways, she puts him on the phone. He explains what has happened and what's going on, and that's all not the point of this story. But at some point, he starts talking. Start talking show and stuff like that, and apparently he kind of liked a bit of what I was doing with my show. I don't know how much he was listening, but at some point, I don't even know if it was the same conversation or over the course of a few conversations. And I don't know if it was just flattery, but he basically said so few shows can get the timing down right of remote co-host shows, and you seem to kind of have. Yours is the only show I've listened to other than Soundcheck that really did a good job with the remote co-host thing. And he's like, hey, do you need a Ventrilo server? I'll get you a Ventrilo server. Hey, and so that basically put me and Pedge in direct contact. And one of the things about Pedge is once you've established his attention and direct contact, it's not exactly easy to make that stop. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. He's a well-meaning guy, but like all of a sudden, next thing I know, it's like Pedge is my buddy. You know,
Oh, there you go.
it just kind of happens like that. And I mean, he wasn't blowing up my phone between shows or anything like that. But then my show was on his radar. He's offering me a Ventrilo server. He's popping in. He likes something about what was going on there, and it drew him to. And I guess I'm mostly flattered by Pedge's reaction to my reaching out to him, that he knew who I was, and suddenly wants to get into my circle of show hosts. So that was
You're like, okay, fine.
Dude writing in, that's about 3 too many times saying P. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was an unusual amount of discussion about how he's peeing right now, and like she's talking to him off phone and teasing him for
I
pee.
don't know if I want to talk to anybody while they're peeing.
Well,
I've done it, but
I think he was done and had thoroughly washed his hands before she
I sure hope
handed
so.
the phone over to
you gotta wash those paws, man. Come on.
So that's how I ended up in touch with Pedge, and how he ended up being a co-host for a period of time, which was fine by me. And then there was the period of time where I was doing a reunion show, and I was doing a reunion show with Dark Elf, Emily, Seth, and myself, and I think Seth and Gothard ended up not being able to make it, so it ended up just being and. Well, actually, no, I think Emily didn't. Oh, there was some point I was putting some reunion together that, and maybe it was, I don't know. I never was able to get a full cast.
You did the reunion during the Telethon shows. That would be a perfect time.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? At some point during the period of time when I was living in the apartment before I bought this house, there was some reunion show going on. And it was right around the period of time where Pedge had suddenly popped back up on the radar and had started contacting people, and he was listening, and he's hearing this reunion thing going on, and he's like, "Hey, I was part of this show too. Let me on." And I'm like, "No, that's not what this is about. This is about the original cast reunion type of, this is Dark Elf was involved with it, and one other. I don't know if I got Emily back on at that, but maybe, I don't know. I think one time I think I always managed to get 3 out of 4 of us together a few times. I'd have to go over the archives. It was very hard to ever get all people of a past lineup in the same place at the same time.
I understand this.
It's kind of like someday it'd be like, we resurrect Venison, we get you and Neo back on speaking terms, and we get the full Suburban Homeboy reunion.
Honestly, do you want a zombie Venison running around? I don't think anybody wants that.
It can't be any worse than things currently already are.
What? Zombie Venison?
It'd be worth it just to see the look on his face and how bad things have gotten.
Oh, God, but can you imagine the conspiracy he'd bring up? Oh, you know what happened when I was dead?
He doesn't need to. He can just repeat the news. And the people nod. He'd be like, "You're supposed to think I sound crazy." It's like, no, you're just saying the same things. That's it.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I want a zombie Venison. That would not be my favorite.
I didn't think the resurrecting Venison would be the hardest part of that, actually. But I kid.
That is not the hardest part. That's the problem.
That's the easy part of getting
That's
that
the
reunion
easy
to
part.
happen.
Resurrecting Venison.
Oh dear, but yeah, I gotta tell you, it's what was I saying? Yeah, it was fun times. Why did we even bring up Pedge? How did we bring up? Because co-hosts and Vamp and he's busy.
Yeah, Vamp.
And how many co-hosts I have at the same time? That's the train of thought that got me here. There we go.
There's a train there somewhere.
There was a train. It was a big train.
Yeah. It was not a bullet train.
Not a bullet train. No, oh God.
That was a drinking train at one point. There was also the 2001 Space Odyssey thing with the drinking song.
Yeah.
I don't.
The Bullet Train, I was so disappointed when I found out that was totally fake. Because, I don't know, it was Gothard's idea to work in the Spark song Bullet Train into the show somehow, because it was just as catchy.
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's not a Bullet Train.
Right. And so, what? And the thing is like, I kind of thought back to the days of when Pedge would only do the Sloan dance if the count got up to 100 listeners.
Oh,
to
dude
try
says
to
fake question mark.
Yeah, I'm getting there. So remember, Sloan would only do the Sloan dance if he got the listener count over 100 for a certain period of time.
Well, yeah.
And at this point, triple digits was not even like NHB kind of was declining slowly over years as audiences were shifting to other places, and we weren't really pulling in a new crowd because the new crowd didn't really care about our type of format.
Hey,
Podcasting
once
was
in a
on
while,
the rise.
once in a while we get double digits on this show. Not
Once
very
in a while.
often. Yeah, once in a while.
But so a topic of discussion on the staff list was the low listener counts, and so I basically Gothard brought the Bullet Train in, but there was nothing fun to do with it. So I'm like, well, we'll make it like a fun little celebration every time the listener count crosses a threshold of 10. So if we get up to 20 listeners, it's the Bullet Train, and then, I'll chug the rest of my beer at that point. And so the more listeners you can drum up, the more we do the Bullet Train and the celebration and chugging the beer. And, so sure enough, there were a few nights that for a few weeks there, it was working. Count went up to 30, count went up to 40, count went up to 50. I'm like, oh my God, this is catching on. And so at some point on the staff list, there was some fucking drama going on between me, Damon, and Rico.
What
and who
drama
knows.
on the staff list?
And, well, it was the normal drama. The Damon bitching about, oh, things are awful, things are terrible, you all suck, it's all your fault, that type of drama, typical Damon stuff. And then I would come in and I'd be like, hey, come on, we got a good thing going, we could build some momentum here, we could do some, Damon was always, meh, you all suck, and I was always like, hey, we got a good thing here, and we were both right. And unfortunately, at that point, one of the things I worked in there was actually, I think listener counts might be even turning around and doing a little bit better. Heck, I got 50 listeners yesterday doing my Bullet Train promotion. And then fucking Rico had to shit on my happiness when he pointed out that 49 of those were from the same IP address.
Nice.
Yes. And I exaggerate. It wasn't 49 out of 50. But basically, someone was opening up like 10 instances.
Well, I would have done the same thing. I would have opened up like 20 browsers. Look at that.
Look at that. I made him chug a beer.
Yep.
So I was so disappointed. And I was
Gators,
like, oh.
I still would have done it just to make you chug a beer. See how many beers you drink.
Well, to me, it was like it just crushed my positivity.
Yeah,
at the moment.
I understand that.
It was, and then it was like this whole momentum I thought was building was all just a lie because some dumbass thought he was so smart. Of course, I did the same thing.
Did you find out who it was?
No, I didn't care. I was just disappointed in the situation. I wasn't mad at the person. I was disappointed that our station really did suck as bad as David was saying.
You guys are getting like 200 something people during the main show, but
anyways, but then the other thing
I
was
usually get quite a bit of people too.
Yeah, but remember when we did that brief stint of calling our show the Real NHB Radio Show? Because
that was with you and Venison, right?
What's that?
That was with you and Venison, right?
I think you were around during that period. Neo
okay.
certainly was. Well, the thing is it really it was really disappointing that no one backed me on that bit. Dune Rennigan you know of the people from days gone by. I have a couple. I always wondered where they are now. There is that. But yeah, well, I mean, just to recap, in case anyone stumbles on this, doesn't know what I'm talking about. So Damon had started the show called No Holds Barred Radio. Then he started the network called the No Holds Barred Radio Network. Then he was a whiny bitch about many things for many years and aggravated many people. And I'm like, well, if that's how things work here, I could do that too. And then he at some point, well, Damon was always on again, off again, on again, off again. I mean, if I had a nickel for every time he stopped doing his show and start doing his show again, but then, and I think this, I'm gonna say diplomatically, Damon did what made sense for him. Dune writes in, there was a dude that would always call on your and my show and wanted to talk about everything but what we were talking about. Frank.
With Frank.
Fucking Frank. We'll talk about him. I actually wrote a Gators rant about him.
Ooh.
Oh, and the dude that would say Zoe Balls in his single. Oh, that was Brian.
That's Brian.
That was the other Brian.
Canadian Brian.
The who he had some kind of a
love Canadian Brian.
He was a good guy, and,
Yeah, he's a
and
good guy.
we were very tolerant of him, and because he had excitement, and he called
his
in
own
every
show, too.
week. Frank was the annoying one. Like he should have known better. Brian also pissed me off a few times because Canadian Brian, he was Canadian.
Yes, he was Canadian.
He had? Did he have a disability?
Yeah, I think he had Down. I know he has severe autism.
Okay.
I think he was severely autism, and I don't know what else he had.
Zoe
would know. Zoe would definitely know.
Because I remember there was a recording that he did of something, and I don't know if he sped it up to get a faster pace, but I mean that to me was like he had some creative ideas. He clearly liked what he was doing, but he wasn't capable of talking in a normal cadence, which was a real kind of disadvantage that it put him at for trying to do radio. But he was still fun. It was great that he was able to do it and able to have fun with it.
He was a big thing for TBRN radio for a long time.
Okay.
Because he loved a lot of the co-hosts there, and then he also because he loved Venison. He was a Venison fan too.
Yeah.
Venison and Ultra Ego and whatever. He loved them. So that was a thing. And then he did a show on Wild Bunch Radio for a while, actually. Because Zoe gave him a spot on Wild Bunch for a little while.
And that's when he was calling in because we were simulcasting for many years.
Which I thought was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing about him though was that he sometimes he would message you on Instant Messenger, and he didn't necessarily have anything to talk about, but
he talked
just
to me,
kinda,
but
just Well, he messaged me a few times. I remember one time I saw the message come up, and we all do this. We all see a message from someone that has done nothing wrong, and you just don't really want to talk to them right now, but you don't want to be impolite and say like, "Hey, sorry, not interested." And so the average person, what you can do is you can just give them a temporary block, which an Instant Messenger wouldn't tell them.
He knew everything right away. If you did something, he knew about it and he complained.
That this is what I learned. Yeah. Because the average person won't sign into a second account to check if that was a block or a sign out.
He was an interesting one. I would have loved to see his setup, honestly. I really would have.
He immediately knew I blocked him.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to think that he caught me at a bad time when I was signing off. And that way, I just signed back on later, and I'd have a chat with him later when I was, in a mental state for it.
I used Miranda, I think. And Miranda would tell you right away.
And he was... The thing is, though, he treated it as if I had done something egregious.
Yeah, because you blocked him.
And yeah, but like as if I did something egregious that he had grounds to use. Like
Yeah.
he threatened to go to Zoe about my egregious behavior. And or well, I don't think he started with that. No, he basically confronted me. And I respond to him something to the effect of, if someone has blocked you, which is a social cue that suggests that they don't really want to talk to you right now, what makes you think it's a good idea to message them? You know, I figured I'd speak to him in terms of logic. And he went and turned around and told on me to Zoe for saying that to him.
Yeah.
And because he included me on the email. I think it was even on like a station list or something.
Yep.
And Zoe's reply is, you might want to read that message again and take it to heart. So that did not work.
No.
So that was, you know what? I feel bad telling this story now. I didn't mean this to dish dirt. This is just more of a, because, you know, he is great guy, creative guy, excited guy, good person.
Yeah.
That I really want to tell a story more about my interaction with him, but now I realize that I've said things that put him in a poor
Alexa, thank my
light.
driver.
You're absolutely amazing for showing appreciation. Your kind words have been shared with the driver who brought your package. What a wonderful way to spread positivity.
That's a little over the top.
It is. I have her set to like a
11.
mode where she does a lot of stuff. So.
But who was I talking about before? Oh, no, before. Who were we talking about before we got off on the topic of Frank and Brian?
We were talking about your rant with Frank.
Oh, well, before that, though, I was on something else that
We were
I
talking
let
about talking to Vamp.
we talked about Pedge, but I feel like I finished that part. We're talking about, oh, that's right, the faking the listener counts. So when Damon decided to take the NHB show and start a new stream and call it NHB Radio, even though he had left the NHB Radio stream with us, you know, I was like, you know, what the fuck are you doing making a...
Streaming on a different station. That was funny.
Right. He made a second NHB Radio while we still have NHB Radio. He's like, no. You're NHB Radio Network. We're NHB Show.
Yeah.
And on the one hand, I understand
Liam, wasn't it?
with Liam, and I think a big thing is that Liam was strong. I suspect Liam refused to come back to the network.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, he did. He said that a long time ago, actually. You don't remember a lot of the stuff? He said, yeah, I'm not doing that again. I want to be around.
Well, you know, the thing I never understood is, why can't you just do it and ignore the emails? Like...
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't think it took Damon much convincing to go along with the idea of NHB, but not with them. Like you know, it's not like Liam had to twist Damon's arm to go around with this plan.
It was actually, I thought it was kind of funny, honestly, but, you know, I wasn't part of the whole thing.
I would have thought it was funnier if they didn't compete with my time slot.
Oh, that was actually kind of hilarious, too.
Well, that's why I made...
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is yes, you're right, it was funny, and so I made a joke about it.
You called him a couple times. I thought it was great.
And so since they're going to have their NHB show stream, and he's going to leave us with the NHB Radio Network, if we have the name for the network, then technically we should have the name to make a replacement NHB Radio show. And so that's what I was like, well, we'll just call ourselves the real NHB Radio Show.
Like the real Ghostbusters.
Right, like I even took the real off of the real Ghostbusters logo and superimposed that on the NHB show logo.
There, man.
I mean, that's the thing, is to me, it was totally a joke.
Yeah.
And also it pissed off Damon, which was also part of the joke. I mean, heck, even Liam kind of got the humor of it because he's the one that said this is almost like the real Ghostbusters, and I told him you got it, you got the joke. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's too bad you can't see the logo. And so you know, but then like I think even Dune would roll his eyes every time I said that my show was the real NHP radio show. Neo would go, "Oh God, are we still doing that?" It completely like undermined the joke, but also I guess I could see where it came off more petty and less like a joke. But yes, I intended it to be a joke, and yes, I did intend for Damon to be pissed off as a side effect. But to be fair, he had also pissed me off too. We both had rights to be pissed off at that situation.
You know, I'm a little worried about Gators. I'll tell you right now.
What's that? What's that?
Okay, listen to this.
That's something rattling.
You know what that is?
What is that?
It's an unopened DVD case.
Oh, it's probably fine.
Well, it's definitely not fine now that I keep shaking it, but...
It takes the deep scratches to get through the protective layer. You're fine. You're fine.
I think
the data's closer to the top of the disc than it is the bottom.
Yeah, this is either Jungle Book or Hunchback of Notre Dame, one of the two.
Ah.
I've been collecting Disney DVDs again, so...
So what Damon and Liam did in response to my The Real NHP radio show was they introduced a new bit called the lottery numbers. And they didn't say what it was, but he had this like music that was like, you know, our lottery numbers are, and Liam would read a number, and then Damon would read a number, and then Liam would opine about how his number was significantly higher than the other number. And
Oh, there you go.
it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that the Liam was reading the number of their listener count and Damon was reading the number of my listener count.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually.
So, that was the whole point of the lottery number thing, is that they keep reading out the numbers of their listener count versus my listener count without saying what the numbers were, and theirs was always higher than mine. And so once I figured this out, I was like, "Oh well, fuck this! Let's end this bit right now." And then I opened up 20 instances of Winamp listening to my show.
Oh, there you go.
And then I listened in, and Liam goes, "All right, this number is, you know, their listener count." And then they go to read the second number, and Liam's like, "There's something wrong with the lottery machine. Lottery machine's broken. We don't have a second number."
Yes, the lottery machine was definitely broken.
He wouldn't read the second number because he knew it was fake. And so then I called in and I said, "Come on, Liam, give me my second lottery number." He's like, "Talk to Rico. The thing's broken." I'm like, "It ain't broken."
Talk to Rico, the thing's broken.
It's not broken, Liam. Read the number.
No, it was just it was just modified.
It was just padded a little bit.
A little bit.
But I'm pretty sure that drew an end to the lottery machine bit. I don't think they did it the following week after that.
How many stickers did they put on these? Excuse me. Yeah, I know. These are old DVDs. These are like original ones that I'm getting brand new. And this one has a DVD, but it had the cellophane on it, and now has a sticker on each end of the DVD, so you can't open it without taking all three of the stickers off.
Well, this is to protect it from theft. Unless
Except it doesn't protect it from rattling around, does it?
You know, it would take someone with a razor blade to be able to steal that quickly.
Oh no, not me. I sit there have to painstakingly take it off without ripping it.
Although no, I'm talking about because it was pretty common at a Walmart to find empty DVD cases with a slit down. That's why they started making them with those annoying click and place plastic clips that would block the slit.
Those too.
So it was harder.
I have a couple of those.
That made it harder to steal it by just
like that.
Because literally, you just took your box cutter.
You are not connected to anything.
Right out. Not that I would do that, but I mean, like I said, I was always finding DVD cases with the side slit open.
Well, that's interesting. It's smooth. I think it's a double-sided disc.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, when they do that, it's usually one side's widescreen, one side's full screen.
Yeah, I remember when they used to do that.
I hate that, but you know, you do what you gotta do.
Well, I remember one time I was homesick.
Wow, it's new ancient DVD smell.
I was
Go ahead.
I was homesick, and American Pie 2 had just come out in DVD, and I wanted to buy it, but I couldn't drive into Walmart because I was sick. I was homesick from work at Walmart.
I have a question. You don't want to go to Walmart when you're sick when you work at Walmart.
Right. So my brother and his girlfriend at the time were going to Walmart. I'm like, hey, pick me up the Buffy Season 1 box set and the American Pie 2 DVD. And they got me the full screen version of American Pie 2 because that one came out 2 separate versions. You had to get the one with the widescreen if you want to actually not have a cropped.
So you have pan and scan?
Yeah, that was.
I'm sorry.
Well, I ended up finding the widescreen one for $1 at a flea market a few years ago, so I'm all set.
I gotta tell you, you guys want DVDs or Blu-rays? Go to your thrift stores. Go thrifting. You will find
flea market.
Just thrift stores. Just go to thrift stores.
Hundreds.
Yeah, you go to thrift
Thousands.
stores, you will find shelves of stuff that you thought were, and box sets. You'll be like, oh my God, there's box sets all over the place.
Some
and
of the
they're
people
cheap.
at the flea market still try to hold the value of a box set as greater than $1 a disc. But if you look, you can find box sets for $1 a disc.
Yeah, I know someone that bought they just went to a thrift store and got the have you seen the Rankin Bass box set, you know, with the old Frosty and
I've seen those.
Rudolph and everything else? Really cool box set. That box set $50-$60 normally. Even streaming, you download it on iTunes, $50-$60. Not a change. He bought it for $4.99. And he opened it up, and so this weren't even opened yet. I'm like, dude, you found a find of a lifetime. That was a good one right there. Because honestly, that's standard procedure for me for holidays. Got to watch my Rankin Bass stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Dune's asking if my brother's girlfriend at the time was the Disney Evil Queen. No, this was my brother's first girlfriend. She was nice. I'm not.
Okay.
Oh, until she's the one that inspired a 2 a.m. phone call. I'm not going to tell that story.
Okay.
There was a dynamic there that we found out about at 2 a.m. one night. Those are always fun nights, aren't they? No, but she was not a Disney Evil Queen. Yeah. Anyways, what was I?
I wonder if I should wait for Sparky, but I got 2 new snacks today and I want to try out.
Okay. Well, while we're doing that, let's see if AI can figure out what you look like based on your ear.
Oh, is my cam on?
No, but I found the picture I was talking about when we were all went out to Papa Pancho's.
Before
I
my
moved.
ear. Oh, that should be interesting.
And your ear got in the shot.
That should be interesting.
So let's start by sharing the original picture, and I might have to send it to Dune to see what he could.
With his super grok.
With his super grok, because I just have regular grok. Okay. Dune's saying send it. All right, we're going to copy. We're going to bring up Facebook. We're going to bring up Dune, who's sent me some fun things today. Apparently, Dune is getting all the Malort-related shorts now is what he's getting.
Dude, why are you getting Malort? Did you send him Malort gators?
He needs to get some Malort is what he needs
Did you send
to do.
any to him?
I've not, but he should be able to track some down.
I mean, you have his address. Just Amazon it to him. I mean, come on. It's like, dude's going to get like a 6-pack of Malort and say he's going to hate you forever.
It was a great shot. That was the bartender who's responding to a customer who's complaining they can't taste the alcohol in the drink. So she pulls out the bottle of Malort and pours Malort into the drink and hands it back.
It's like, oh, now you fit.
That'll do it.
That'll do it right there, I'm sure.
You won't get any complaints about not tasting the alcohol if you do that. That right there will fix the problem. I'm on board. I want to try that drink actually.
Wow. what, a whiskey sour, but instead of sour, you put
This
Malort
looked more
in
like
there?
a cosmopolitan, some kind of a red drink and a
Okay.
maybe a
Do you
cosmopolitan.
have Malort left?
I have Malort. Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
So, anyways, here's the old picture that we took at Papa Poncho. No, that's not the picture we took at Papa Poncho's. That's the stupid starting soon screen that it thinks it wants me to show, even though it's obvious it doesn't. This is the group picture we took at Papa Poncho's after grabbing a bite to eat shortly before my move cross country.
I see you got my best side.
Yeah. We got your left ear.
Wait, is that the left ear, or because the camera turns backwards, right?
Well, it's the shot ain't mirrored. That is as it. So you were standing to the right of all of us.
Oh,
so
okay.
that would be your left ear,
Wow.
right in the shot there.
Is that a movie? Your left ear?
What's that?
Is that a movie? Your left ear?
It is now. So-
Actually, there's a movie called My Left Foot. So
There you go. So what should we make Free Grok do with this to see if we could get any cool things? Let's go ahead and paste it into there. What should we ask Grok to do? We could try to change it into a different style. You know what? Let's ask Grok widen this shot to show the full person that is cropped out and also what is on the other side of the group. Let's see how it widens
let's
that
see what
out.
it does.
Yeah, see what it does. See if it invents a wider
Dude says
version.
the first one failed.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay,
Did Gators get a better result than Dune?
It's a group shot. I guess Dune just sent me something back.
Yeah, I heard the bing. Nice.
We're gonna have to bring that up next. Is what we're gonna have to do. Let's save that as something. God, no. Is there a download link for these things? If I do save as, it tries to save it as an HTML file, as if that's what I want to do. And if I go to the dots, it lets me report it or pin it, and if I get a smiley face on it. God damn! Why the fuck will you not give me?
Does it want you to click on it again?
Well, if I click on it, it still only lets me right-click and save as an HTML. Oh, here we go. Well, now I have a download because I don't want to spoil it and watch it before everyone else watches it.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go. We'll do that and we'll close that. But first, let's see what the wide
There's
shot.
another one.
Let's see what the wide shot does. Let me share the screen. And so, no, that's not okay. There we go. We're gonna share screen. There we go. That is what it thinks Mars looks like based on his ear. And I guess Brian decided to bring a third wife because I've never seen her before, and she's not Asian.
I mean,
and we've decided that we are celebrating the Bears playing football.
the Bears. Dude likes it.
there we go. Let's say make it an even wider shot to reveal more. Let's see what that does. If that does, you've reached the image generation limit. Well, unfortunately, I was doing a bunch of stuff with this picture before the show, so I guess we'll have to go
Gators,
through.
how
through
accurate is my ear?
That. It neatened up your ear a bit when it made a person's face. The guy. Anyways, this is what it looks like as a comic book, including your ear. This is. I told it that looked too much like the real photo, and it just did the same thing again. And then I said, we'll make it look like a kid's draw a coloring that is poorly done to hang on the fridge. And it That's what they made my face orange and Ted's face
I know.
pink.
You know what? Would you put that on the fridge?
I would put that on the fridge. And then I said, make it like a portrait in a museum. And then they removed you from the picture. Actually, they removed you when they went to the coloring book version. They just took you right out.
They
So
did
now
not
here
like
we
my
are,
ear.
a portrait hanging in the museum in fine art. And then I asked them to put you back in with the person with the ear, and instead they just have someone standing in front of it with a beard and an ear. So that was just completely wrong.
That works.
And then I gave it the original picture again, and again asked it to do a fine art portrait with fine detailed brushstrokes. Wire the photo so we can see the full person on the left side. And there we go. Actually, that's not that bad. That's not a bad resemblance of you based off of your ear.
Nice. Nice.
And they
Glad to
put
hear it.
and they put a feather in Gothard's hat.
You know what? You know what? A little bit of Robin Hood going.
And they put a lion on my shirt.
Okay.
And then I said,
works.
make it look like a Rembrandt. And so then it just basically dulled it some. And then I said, make it look like a Van Gogh. It had a starry night in the background and a green hand over Brian's face. I don't know what the green hand's about.
It's stealing your soul.
But yeah. And then I said, make it look like a Picasso. And it did that. And then I said, make it look like a Saturday morning cartoon on an 80s style TV screen. It kept the Picasso styling, though, at that point. I really should have started over from the beginning. And at that point, I'm like, I better not do this too much or I'll run out of prompts to use for the show, which I have. So that
Well, there
is,
you go. You had one left. You had a couple left.
okay. So now let's
So when is Copilot going to start letting you do stuff like this?
Oh, I think it will. Actually,
Will
we
it actually
could,
let you do it?
yeah, not as good, but it does. It'll do things. I guess we could try that next. But first, I'm going to open up VLC so we can play the video that Dune has sent us of it to see
video.
what came up. Yeah, Dune sent us a video. So we're going to... oh, no, that's the wrong thing. There we go. We're going to share screen. We're going to bring up VLC. And now we're going to drag. Where did it save it? Here we go.
Show us what you look like. All right, here goes.
Let's see.
Ta-da, you look great.
Hey, that's not
Oh.
bad.
There you go.
Show us what you look like. All right, here goes.
Let's see.
Ta-da, you look great.
But they
Impressive.
didn't, but what happened to
Show
you?
us what you look like. All right,
You
here
just
goes.
stepped off to the
Let's
side.
see.
He
Ta-da,
stepped
you look
off.
great.
No, I think he sent a second one. So let's. I sent a downloaded vid. Oh, okay. So
He
yeah,
also
well, I had to
does.
click. I didn't want to click on it because I thought it was going to play it, and I didn't want to spoil it. But when I clicked on it, it brought up. It paused with me to be able to download it, so that worked. Yeah, that is cool. We might have to have some more fun with that on Sunday.
Yeah.
I guess now we should see what Copilot could do with it. So I guess let me.
I mean, if Copilot is connected to Microsoft, which it is, it probably does have my picture somewhere. So
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, then we'll start with that simple widen the screen thing. So let me come back over here. Oh, I'm still sharing that, so we're gonna stop that.
Ooh.
And
yeah,
oh, he sent me another link.
put it in the chat.
Yeah. Let me. Is that the same one or a different one?
I have no idea. I didn't click on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on it. So let me go to my Twitch channel so I could have a clickable link instead of a shareable link. Let me go to and see what we got here. Oh,
it says
wow!
it's
Oh, this they've not made a video yet, but they made you a little bit heavier than you really are in this widescreen version.
Oh, well, thank you.
Although this one gives me a make video button.
How heavy am I, Gators? What do you think?
300
and higher?
You got a fat face in this picture.
Okay.
Let me bring it up. It's different. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just heavier than what your face really is. Is really what I'm getting at. It's I look at that and I'm like, well, that's a heavier face than Mars.
That's what happens when I eat what I have right next to me.
But I have a make video button right here that we can do. So
there you go.
Let's. Oh, and then it
wants to log on his student's account, doesn't it?
No, it wants me to give them money.
Yeah, you should. Are you gonna pay? Super Grok is Dune's thing, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking of actually. I want to talk about this. I was kind of hoping Brian would show up because I want to get his input on this. Because a thought occurs to me. I mean, have you heard much about Claude Code?
Which one, Claude?
Claude Code, which is
I haven't messed with it yet. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is that Claude Code is a thing that you can give a virtual machine to do things with, or you can just set it up on your machine. I wouldn't set it up unless but that's the thing that's like doing things like going on the internet and writing blog posts. And apparently there's a social media site just for AIs to communicate with one another.
Yeah. They have they have like a chat room and everything.
Yeah, which is freaky. OX writing, where's Dune at?
Dune's not around.
Yeah.
Dune's not here, man.
So Dune sent us what the video came up with. So we're going to they had yet a new Dune comes in.
Nice.
So let me share this screen again. There we go. And we're going to unmute, and we're going to play this one.
All right, let's get this party started. Yeah, let's go. Best party ever. All right, tell everyone here's that. All right, let's get this party started. Yeah, let's go. Best party ever. All right, tell everyone here's that.
Party.
All right, let's get this party started. Yeah, let's go. Best party ever. All right, tell everyone here's that.
Letters.
All right, let's get this party started. Yeah, let's go.
Yamali.
All right, tell everyone here's that. All right, let's get this party started.
All right. Anyways, that was fun.
That's funny.
Well, let's now see what we can make Copilot do for free as far as stylistic choices here. So I'm going to share my. But a thought occurs to me. Like, it's $200 for a year.
Like 64 cents looks like the party started earlier.
That is true. $200 a year, you get Claude, which includes Claude Code. And I'm thinking to myself, that's like having an employee for $200 a year. Like, if you have an idea for a solid project that you could get a programmer to code for you, if you just keep feeding the ideas and QCing it and testing it.
Are you doing vibe code? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, that is what they're calling that now, vibe coding, aren't they? But the thing is, like, if you have a good idea, there's got to be a way to make at least that $200 back, or maybe even on the one hand, this technology threatens to take away all our jobs and leave us relying on a universal basic income, which there's no reason to believe anyone will seriously hand that out. The only people that are trying to claim that that's the future are the people that stand to make a whole lot of money. Like, oh, yeah, this is going to totally save us all and solve all our problems, and you'll get a universal like Elon Musk ain't giving no one no basic income. You're going to have to claw that out of his cold, dead hands. Like, I ain't buying it. But the flip side of the coin is like, if someone has good ideas, you now have a way to basically buy yourself an employee for $200 a year. There's some real opportunity there to, of course, as now's the time to come up with the ideas. Now's the time to do this. I just have really good ideas that won't make any money. I haven't come up with any good ideas for it that will make money. I've come up with ideas that will not make money.
I will tell you what people are doing, which is kind of an interesting idea. There is a bunch of people in the blind community that are vibe coding and getting Python to do add-ins for screen reader. So it will read things that it doesn't read before, and actually it makes things more accessible, which is really cool idea. And people are just randomly doing this, like, yeah, I want this to happen, boom, 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 done. And they do it for themselves, and then they share it. They're like, oh,
Right.
cool, here you go. But it's kind of interesting, and there are some good things and bad things about it. You know, there are people that do not know how to code at all. I could debug. I can't code myself out of a paper bag. I can debug, not a problem. I can't code. If I wanted to have something coded, I would have do a partial coding. I would do some vibe coding with that if I had to, but it would be for my own self. And I would also see what the heck it's doing and see if I can see if I can look at what it did, because I don't want to just do it for me. That's no fun.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I'm not exactly a coder. I actually, it didn't work out well, but I'm still seeing what Claude could do for free, because there's a guy that made these scripts that do software-based SQ quadraphonic decoding, and I've always felt like his scripts get a really good separation. They're the best sounding ones that are out there, but no one has figured out how to make it not have this swishy, watery artifact, especially in the back channels. And all these scripts are using like the center channel extractor feature in Audition, and an app called FazeBug, and so I basically took the script, the last version of the script he shared, which there was some drama involved with that, and I gave it to Claude. I said, take a look at this script and tell me what it does. And it said it looks like it's some kind of a quadraphonic SQ decoding script, probably because of the notes and the name of the file. There's some easy, but it was, you know, understanding the processes and explained that it primarily uses FazeBug and center channel extractor. So it kind of followed what was in the contents of this script. And I said, I've always felt like this has a good front back separation, but gives a swishy, watery sound. And actually, let me bring up the chat that I had. I'd like you to analyze this, what the script actually does. The Auroran script uses Adobe Audition's 3 center channel extractor as its primary decoding tool. The SQ matrix is decoded in 3 stages, and it gives like the stages and what it does. How to address it. Highest impact fix. Change the intermediate save format. The ADPCM saves are probably your single biggest culprit. Well, I don't agree with that. I think it got that part wrong. But then it's suggesting that those plugins are not the best thing to do, that they're leaving artifacts. And that maybe we could use Socks, which is another app that does audio stuff. And so I asked it,
I knew about Socks.
So I basically asked it, well, could you make a better version of this script that uses Python and other apps? And it gave me a program, and it said, here, try this. And it's awful. It doesn't work at all. But it's trying. And then it told me that I'm done until 10 o'clock because I've used up my allotted time. But anyways, yeah, so that's my thought, is like I could take someone's script that has its issues and see if it could modernize it to a better way. So I'm going to have to go back and forth with it. Of course, that's not something I can really make money with, because even if there was high demand for a software SQ decoder, I don't think I'd be on good legal standing to sell a AI-generated script that was based off of someone else's work as a starting point. I think Oxford Dickey might get a little mad at me. Although I don't think he's doing well health-wise, so he probably doesn't have the means to sue me. But I still, it would probably be a bad idea to do something immoral like that.
Yeah. See, I'm not one to steal code. I mean, I'm not going to steal that. But, like, if it does it for me, if it does partially for me, and I see what they're doing, I want to see what it does. That's my problem.
I want to come with an original idea. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. You're coming up with an idea that adds on to what they have. It makes a lot of sense,
Yeah. Anyways, let's see what else. So what should we ask Copilot? Oh, yeah, we're going to ask it to widen the shot so we can see the full person cropped out and also see what's on the other side when zoomed out. All right. Let's see what Copilot does with it. Expanding the scene outward now. And we got some animated circles and oh, here we go. Here we go. I see that orange shirt. This looks a lot different. As it's doing it Polaroid style, is what it's doing. Oh, okay, it's changing it. It's coming down now. This may take a minute or two. Oh. It gave you the same shirt as Ted.
Oh, nice.
But it's still okay. So about that. Are both my arms really in the shot? Like, oh, it widened out the bottom too. Oh, it's making a second one now. And it's funny when it changes the angle. It starts changing the angle so you see more of the side. It starts generating new text. And that looks a little more like you, but you're still wearing Ted's shirt.
Oh.
And it basically just makes
us see. If I wore a shirt.
Yeah. And it makes us see more of the Coke machine.
Yeah.
On the side there. And I got some hairy arms there.
Wow. Well, there you go.
It's making another one. Why? I didn't ask it to keep making more. I don't know what it's doing. It just wants
to make more for you. You're like, hey, I'm making all of them now.
Oh, now it's going kind of. Now there's 2 Teds. And they gave me quite the gut there. What the hell? you know, Copilot, nobody likes you. We took a poll.
There's too many Copilots on Windows as it is.
It just keeps going. I didn't tell it to keep going. I don't know why it's never done this before.
You tell it to stop? You tell it to stop.
I needed pulling the camera back further. This one's just kind of. Okay, stop.
That's funny. You're like, your gut keeps getting bigger and bigger. Wait. You better stop, Copilot.
Wait, let's see what it does in this one, and then I'll tell it to stop. The thing is, it keeps saying it's pulling the camera back further, and it's not. It's not really. I'm going to let it finish developing this picture and then tell it to stop again because I'm kind of curious what this blurry blobs are going to turn into. Okay. We're done. Well, it's got something going on in the background there. Something like almost like a store off to the side on the other side of the Coke machine, or some kind of a pickup window. All right. What can we? How do I get out of this?
Dude says there's a stop button in the corner.
Oh, that's a new feature. Because I never had to hit a stop.
The stop button?
I never had to hit a stop button before. Usually it just makes one and stops. That's a new feature to just keep generating them non-stop.
Well,
I like that,
wants
though.
To help.
Well, that way, if you just let it keep rolling and then you come back like an hour later, at least one of them's got to be somewhat good.
You know what? You're just going to be like, you know what? That's when you just stick them in a Flipbook app and just see what it does.
All right, let's see how Copilot does as let's see, make this look like an 80s a poor what's the word I'm looking for? Make this look like
like an 80s sitcom or an 80s.
Well, I'm going for Saturday morning cartoon, but like a poor man's version of the Scooby Gang. Maybe, but I'm trying to think of
Hanna-Barbera
make this look like a poor Hanna-Barbera imitation
Okay, who's
Saturday
gonna end up with
morning
Scooby? That's the
cartoon
question.
on an 80s style TV screen. There we go. Turning your photo into a retro Saturday morning cartoon.
Oh.
There we go. That doesn't look like an 80s style TV from the blurring already. That looks like a widescreen modern TV. But maybe... Oh, there we go. That looks more like an 80s TV now.
It had to modify it.
Yeah. It's may take a minute or two. Let's see if there's any other chat coming on here. Oh, well, that is... there we go. That I kind of like that. How come it didn't keep doing this one nonstop?
You like the other one better.
Yeah. All right. Make it look like the Scooby Gang in front of the Mystery Machine. Mystery Machine was what the van was called?
Yeah, it's a Mystery Machine.
We might run into some licensing issues here.
Mystery Machine's fine.
Oh, it didn't say no. Let's see. Oh, there's a stop icon in the lower right. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why this one it didn't do it. That would have been better if it did the cartoon non-stop than the pan out.
Yeah, because you could have done the flip book.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Uh-oh. It tried to do it, and then once it did it too close to the original, it gave me a no that is a violation. I can't recreate or depict the Scooby-Doo characters of Mystery Machine or any other copyright Hanna-Barbera property. Okay, tell you what we could do. We could make it look like Mystery Solver
Cartoon.
Gang in front of their hippie, their bright colored hippie van with a talking dog that is
hippie
not
van.
named Scooby.
We're just not named Scooby.
That's right. I specified the dog is not named Scooby, so you can't accuse me of making it.
There you go.
There we go.
Now, when it's done, can you say animate it? Will it work? Does it do animation or not?
I don't think so, but I can try.
Yeah.
I can certainly. I think the last time I tried to ask it to animate something, it didn't, or maybe it did. I don't know.
I don't know. Copilot is evolving, so.
Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of Gothard's hat there, and we're certainly in front of a van. And that does look like a Scooby parody van. Oh, my God, that is a Scooby parody. That is
Nice. Nice.
Time to solve the mystery. I got a bad feeling about this. That is a dog that looks like it would be named Scooby.
There you go. There you go.
And we got purple sweatered Velma here. So we've got...
Oh, no. It just made it. Says, yeah, that you know what? You didn't say what it is. We'll do it because you
without
said
her glasses. Yeah. I like the hair they gave me. That I approve of right there.
Well, there you go.
There we go. That is... and they made Brian a bit heavy set.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
What should we do? Animate it. Let's see if it says no. It'll probably say no. I can't directly animate images or create GIFs inside this chat. But let's see. Export frames. Use an AI animation tool. Use something else that will do it. All right. Make it look like Muppet Babies parody. If I say parody, then it's different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it knows how to. Well, hey there, Momo.
Hi, Momo.
You gonna lick your paw there after coming in here to look at me? There's Momo.
Giddy. Meow.
Momo's not so sure she likes this keyboard on my lap. Or
It's
this
like, what are you
microphone
doing with my
blocker.
lap keyboard?
Yeah. That's where that's where I want to sit.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why there's kitties always on a keyboard. He gets jealous. Gators, if you just stop the diet, you can have a bigger lap, sir.
Now it actually made us look like Muppets, is what it did.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
It called us the Puppet Babies.
The puppet babies. Oh dear goodness.
Now that is, you know what though, but we still have Scooby in there, because we've gone through a few phases.
Yeah, it's fine. You can have Scooby. Scooby's a puppet.
I think what I'm gonna do now, because I didn't think of the idea of it actually making us look like Muppets. I'm gonna paste the original photo to go back to where once we started and say make this look like a Muppets parody. And see if we can get the puppets without the 80s cartoon styling added to it, to really get Muppet versions of ourselves. And let's see if anyone in the chat has any ideas what else we could do. Oh, well, all right, let's do something weird. That's only... Oh, I forgot to tell it to pan out this time. I might... So we're not going to... Oh, I think it's still panning out anyways. That's cool. Well, we got Brian's... I can't turn your photo into a direct Muppets parody.
Yeah, I guess Muppets is licensed by Jim
I could
Henson.
make an original puppet style parody. Yes, do that. Sometimes if it encroaches too much, mind you, this thing made direct images of Deadpool, basically. We got it to make a van that looks just like the Mystery Machine. They made a dog that looks suspiciously like Scooby, but we can't make a Muppet parody. We can make a Muppet Babies parody. We can't make a
No,
Muppet
that's the Puppet
parody.
Babies, not the Puppet Babies.
That was
the Puppet Babies.
It's okay. They put the word Puppet Babies in there.
Yeah,
there it
it's
is.
fine. It's not licensed.
Oh, it ignored that I pasted the original photo again and kept the dog in there.
Oh, it's funny.
It still works, though.
It's still funny.
I
know,
let's see.
someday you'll be able to say, yeah, this is a picture making a full movie.
There we go. Okay. Add a cow pattern cat named Momo into the puppet group, which the dog is growling at. I don't know. Momo was in here, and I'm like, how can we get Momo into this?
Yeah,
Adding Momo, the cow pattern cat, to the puppet group.
There you go.
Of course, now we're not changing our photo. We're just generating original content to add.
Yeah, you could just say replace the dog with the Momo with the cow pattern cat.
Yeah. Well, I want to do more than just that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had to start a new chat, I guess, so I really want to start fresh. All right. Looks like
See,
we got
AI can be fun. It doesn't have to be serious. It's not like you're putting. It's not like you're selling these as artwork, right?
Right. And
If you
there's
did,
Momo. There's Momo, and Scooby's growling at Momo, and we're all still happy,
Scooby.
smiling puppets.
Oh, Scooby.
There we go. So, anyone have any other ideas what we want to do with this?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to start a new chat and paste the thing in from the start again. And let's see, what can we? All right, make this. All right, pan out so we can see the full person cropped out, and make them look like an 80s break dance group. I don't know.
That's good. I was gonna say like WWF wrestling or something. But
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But that's just what came to mind randomly.
There you go.
There we go. Get some break dancing in. Subban Sparky's not here. I have a small conference room
I know.
this week.
Well, it's okay. Sparky's busy today. There's probably
too many girls dancing.
There's probably some dancing going.
That's not bad. I think I like that. I think, you know what we got to do? What we got to do is we got to send that to Brian. Is what we got to do.
Oh God, send it to Brian. There you go.
We got to send that to
He's
Brian.
What?
Is what we got to do. So I'm gonna go and doing the show. Wish you were here. We need your dance moves, bro. There we go. There we go.
Oh my God.
What else can we do with this now? This is pretty good. I think we've had a lot of real winners with this picture. I don't know how did I get the one to keep generating it nonstop before?
I don't know. You did something.
No, let's not do that. Let's. So, you said you wanted to make it like a WWE wrestling.
Yeah, WWE or WWF wrestling.
Now make it like WWE wrestling.
I mean,
although naming a brand name might not help us much here.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll get away with it.
I mean, either that, or I'm surprised you haven't recommended the 1970s disco look. You know.
Dude wants me to send him. I guess the breakdancing one.
The breakdancing one.
Oh, there we go. They made me Redbeard.
Redbeard. Nice.
All right, I'm sending that one to Brian too. Because he's got some arms there. Is what he's got.
He could take you down, man. Damn.
Oh, okay. What can we do now? What can we oh man, what else?
How about 70s style disco or something?
Oh, there we go. 70s style Studio 54 disco.
Oh God. Question is, who's getting the fro?
Which one of us is coming in on a horse?
There you go.
Who's got the nitrous oxide tank?
Oh God.
Obviously, we all have blow.
Yes, of course.
Did you have the picture for your next album?
I got some gold chains and a hairy chest.
Nice. Nice.
And Brian's got the baby blue leisure suit. And Gothard still has the same hat. that there is a fun time right there. Okay, maybe we need to make some kind of a what's a good '90s vibe we could go for? What was
90s techno? I don't know. 90s rave.
Okay, '90s rave.
You know there's glow sticks involved in that one.
Well, it just said neon-soaked '90s rave scene, so yeah, that's what it's doing, right there. Let's look at more of that disco scene there. That is a nice baby blue leisure suit right there. Brian probably has a leisure suit.
He has that leisure suit?
He probably has that leisure suit. I do not have a gold shirt like that, though.
Oh.
At least I got rid of the beer belly.
Well, there you go. You're much more active in the 90s. You lost that beer belly.
Okay, that's not bad. That's of course the thing is that as we go from picture to picture, they keep changing Ted's face more and more. But your face is not that far off, actually.
Dude sent a link.
Dude sent a link. Oh, dare I click on it? We're gonna have to. Well, now that is some. Okay, let's bring this up now. We have to do the breakdance moves here.
Ooh, there you go.
Ted spins around and then turns into me.
I don't know.
Like her legs turn into my pants and then it's me.
I see.
Yeah, that's
so. What do you want to be able to do this? That's the question.
That is quite the magic trick. That's an interesting choice of tune. How many more times can I watch this? I'm just trying to figure out how Ted transforms into me.
You know what? Sometimes.
No, that is funny.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Dude wrote in, "Wow, wife hubby morph."
That's pretty good.
That right there was pretty good. You know what? I wonder if I should text it to Brian so he'll get it sooner. No, whatever. Well, whatever. We'll wait. Okay, we need. We still got more than a half hour to fill a show.
So there's a little story about the people who were working on the deck above me.
Okay.
Guy, they always hire the most competent people, right? Really,
oh yeah,
really,
obviously.
really. Okay, the last guy, very drunk, very much drunk. He had to do the painting and stuff underneath the deck, which is my ceiling above my small deck. So the guy sit there and he's walking out there and he's not sober, very much not sober. But I think to myself, you know what? He's painting. He's using a big roller, using some sand up there. You know what? Who cares if you're sober? It's a big painting area. You can do it. Not a big deal. Big giant square. Not a huge deal.
Big giant square. This is the
big
perfect
giant square.
painting
Even
job.
I could do it. Not a problem. Even I could do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, misconception. You're right. So the guy does it and stumbles off my stairs. So, he stumbles off my stairs and leaves stuff. They leave stuff on the side of the house, on the side of the condo complex. And a week goes by. What happens is there's massive rainstorms around here. And it was pretty bad. It was like last week. I walk outside the next day and there is a pile of sand all over the place. A pile. I'm like, what happened here? Freaking Half Moon Bay landed on my deck. I swear, it was like, I could have made Los Sandcastle. Seriously, it was that much sand. I'm like, what is going on? So I go out, well, okay. Well, so I sweep it off because I'm like, well, I'm not going to walk on this crap, so I sweep it off. Next day, nobody comes by for 2 days. I sweep it off, still soaking wet, but I sweep it off on the ends. And then a couple days later, the guy comes by, and then the foreman comes by and yells at that guy. He goes, what the hell did you do? You didn't even paint the ceiling. It's still mad. It's still like looks raw and everything else. And the drunk guy's like, I painted the ceiling. I painted it. I really did. And basically everything he did blew down the next day.
Oh.
Everything he did blew down. It's so hilarious. And I didn't know. Like I said, there was tons of sand. I don't know what color it was. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a crap. I can't see the ceiling. I don't care. So he comes out and he goes, you didn't finish the ceiling. Blah, 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 blah. And the foreman's like yelling at him. And this poor guy goes, I know I did it. I think I remember doing it.
I think I remember that.
I'm sitting there by my door because my door doesn't have the best insulation. That needs to be redone anyway. But I'm sitting there busting a gut. I'm laughing so hard. I'm like, I don't even know where to begin with this one. And then all of a sudden, the poor man goes, there's your crappy ass job all over the ground right there. That's where your crap. That's what he's yelling and screaming at him. Oh my God, I'm sitting there laughing. So I feel bad. I feel bad laughing. I feel bad laughing. I'm inside, so it's okay. But I feel bad, but the guy was, I don't know if the guy didn't seal it or whatever else, but it was, it was so funny. Oh my God, it was so funny. So they haven't redone the ceiling up here at all. It still looks like, my brother-in-law came by and he looks up, he goes, what the hell did they do? Did they just strip the whole thing and not do anything? I'm like, I don't know. I raised my hand. I don't know. Don't look at me. Don't know. They'll work on it someday, but I think they're done with the job, so they're not coming back.
Oh, so that's just what the ceiling looks like now.
That's exactly what the ceiling looks like now. It's going to be that way forever, I guess, until they come back for the job, because they had another job to go to in the condo complex. I don't know. Don't look at me.
I don't know. I've turned us into a group of drunk painters, and now we are getting yelled at by an angry foreman. So,
you know what? There you go. That works fine. But yeah, there's problems with people. So.
All right, let's. You know what? After they're done with their drunk painting and get yelled at by the foreman, they all need to go to the bar, do some shots of Malort is what they need to do. So let's see.
Is it good to know what Malort is?
It's the internet. I think it knows what Malort is.
Okay. See if they make the faces, right?
Yeah, we'll find out. Find out how our drunk painters do getting more drunk.
By the way, did you bring Malort to your post Easter thing?
I can't get them to drink it. I gave up.
You gave up. You should have just left it there.
I'll bring that again in the summer.
Sneak it in somebody else's car one day.
I'll figure out something. Oh, well, they got.
Huh?
I'm smiling. You and Brian got some Malort face going on.
I see. Oh dear. Yeah, apparently you love that. Great.
Show them doing their fourth shot of Malort.
Yeah, we're gonna be all drunk to watch.
Malort, tonight's the night you fight your dad.
The more you drink, the better it tastes.
That is true, actually.
It's probably real with most things, right?
Yep. There we go. Capturing the fourth round of Malort shots is what they're doing now. OX64 running an OMG. This is already looking like it's going to be a little more passing out than the last one.
If you're still smiling, man.
I got my mouth open is what I got. We got a lot of regretful looking faces here is what
dear.
we got.
Oh, dear.
All right. Show the passed out at the bar in front of the empty bottle.
Oh, no.
That is some Malort face there. I like Brian's face in that one. All right, I think I need to send Brian that one too.
Poor Brian. He's going to come back to his phone and say, what the?
Yeah, he will. Oh, Brian actually sent us something that he shared with us.
Did he?
Yeah, in the Twitter in the group chat that I sent the link to, he wrote, "Oh yeah, sorry about that, but I have too many errands to work on."
Okay.
So he's actually back to making excuses.
Okay,
So he shared a link with us. So it's only fair we share.
yeah. Okay.
All right, let's see. Oh, there we all are. Time for nap. Nappy time.
Oh, there you go. Oh, we're out cold.
Out cold.
Nice. That's how it should be.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to do next. So I'm just gonna come back here. Oh yeah, well, let's see what Brian sent us. Let's see. He sent us a YouTube video. Angine de Poitrine Ut. I don't know. I guess this is a song. Track from Volume 2.
Good song. Cool. So Brian was listening to all the way from Pennsylvania to here.
It could be. You know what? We should make ourselves in different types of bands is what we should do. So let me open up a new chat. Let me take the original photo and paste it in there. And what kind of a band should we look like?
Motley Crue.
All right, 80s metal then. Make them look like an 80s... Was Motley Crue hair metal?
We should at least make it hair metal. Just do hair metal. That'd be
Like
fine.
an 80s hair metal band.
Yeah.
Zoom out so we can see the full person cropped out on the left. There we go. Cranking up the glam rock vibes.
Wow, look at that.
There we go. This is not a bad song.
No.
I'd listen to this.
We are.
Yeah.
Who were we listening to when I came on? Who was that?
Memorials.
Memorials? Okay.
Okay. Oh, they did not include the person. You left out the person on the left that was mostly cropped out of the original photo. We got to get you in the band. Can't leave you out of the band.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's some nice hair. That's some
Nice. How's your hair, Gators?
My hair is not like that. All right, which one of these pictures should we send to Gothard?
Oh God. I mean,
Oh, let's send him the breakdance one.
well, that one. Yes.
There we go. We got to send Gothard the breakdance picture. See what he says to that. Good catch.
You
Thing
probably
is, I
also
can't
like
actually
the Scooby-Doo one if you
uncrop.
saved it.
You did it before.
He's
Expanding the
arguing
frame
for
and
pilot.
turning up the glam. Because some of them have not been the worst approximations based off of your ear, and
Oh, there you go.
I mean this one works. We'll stick with this. Okay, we got the idea of that song. All right,
It wasn't
so yeah.
bad. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was
I
kind
don't
of
know
cool.
if I listened to the whole album, maybe.
All right, well, what should we go for now? Psychedelic 60s band. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Channeling the groovy 60s vibes.
That's better. I was gonna say Partridge Family, but that's pretty close.
Well, we have to be careful not to. You know what? That's actually, yeah. Well, we'll see what this looks like. You know, maybe we call it Partridge Family parody band or something.
There you go.
I don't know. Partridge Family cover band.
Oh, whatever. Oh, that's it. No.
Oh, there we go. There's some groovy. Although we've kept the 80s hair metal hair.
Well, you know.
Partridge Family cover band. Okay, there we go. Let's see what it does with that. You know, may as well keep taking the inspiration from picture to picture. That's why we reset periodically.
Yeah.
That, yeah, it was. Oh, that changed suddenly. Let's see what we got. I think we still got the 80s metal hair, though. Jeez. That is, yeah, that is. I guess.
Did it work?
Kinda.
Okay,
We got some matching attire. We got a bus behind us.
Oh,
You
nice. You got a bus.
You're gonna play your bongos with drumsticks.
You know what? That's fine. I can do that. Nothing wrong with
Okay.
bongo drumstick action. Wait, did they have bongos?
Okay.
I guess they did.
All right. 90s rap DJ group. Dropping beats and 90s flow. Figure someone's got to be behind the turntables. Someone's got to be doing the dropping some dope rhymes, you know.
Oh, there you go.
So let's see how this one comes out. Oh, we missed it earlier. We should have made Brian Blues. I read the comment, but I didn't think we actually should have put that prompt in to make an image of Brian Blues drunk with a bunch of Asian girls.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Oh, we got some turntables and we got some 90s gear and
Nice.
there
Well,
we
you
go.
gotta have some turntables, right?
Wait a minute. Who's this guy?
Is it you?
And- Oh, they put someone into the Partridge Family in front of us. They invented a new... Oh, well, he came into the 60s group. So, yeah, when we went to the 60s Psychedelic group, they added a sixth member. And I just realized now, wait, who the hell is that? You still have your bongos and drumsticks in the 90s rap group.
I mean, there you go.
And Gothard's got a Yankees cap on. Okay, what can we do now? What can we Grateful Dead cover band? But is it going to make us look like Grateful Dead in the 70s or Grateful Dead in the 90s?
Maybe the 90s. I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Bunch of old hippies up
Yeah,
on
old
stage. I mean, they can still jam, but you can
might
tell
break a
they've
hip.
aged.
It might be breaking some hips or some.
I'm surprised we're getting away with this so far. They're putting some Deadhead logos on here.
That's fine. Maybe it's
well, the
royalty-free.
the filter's gonna put this to a stop if it. There we go. We well, they certainly made Brian look like.
Was he a deadhead?
He's an old deadhead.
Nice.
Well, they still have us in the '60s tie dye and things, and well, you got a nice deadhead shirt on with a chain.
You know what? Gotta have the chain gators.
And you
Sorry.
still have your bongos, and we got a lava lamp.
You know what? I like my bongos. Bite me. I used to have bongos. I don't know where I put them. I used to have a pair of bongos actually.
There we go. Where can we go next with this? I don't know. The thing is that it's really weird how I don't. This is it a male female thing? Because they really changed Ten's appearance way more than ours. Like that is not recognizable at all.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
It keep really changing the image there. But the rest, me and Gothard continue to look like me and Gothard. Brian keeps getting older, and I don't know who this guy is. And you're just a made up person based off of ear anyway.
You know, it's fine. My ear's fine. There's enough DNA in there. It's fine.
Okay. Do we have any more band ideas? All right. Let's make
I mean, you
Sparks
could
cover
do,
band.
You could do the standard and make it as Kiss, but
We'll do that next.
yeah.
Right now I'm doing a Sparks cover band.
Oh
See
no!
what it
What's
does with
that?
What's that? It's gonna give one of us a weird mustache.
As long as you're not making us a residence, I'm fine. Actually, that wouldn't be too good because they just wear masks, so I don't know.
Yeah, but they wear different disguises over the years, so who knows what would come up for that. We might have to try that after
And they
we
might
try.
know who they say who are the residents.
Well, what?
You hope not.
Homer Flynn, Hardy Fox, and whoever is. Okay, now they made They made two people that were not in the photo at all.
You know what? It's okay.
And that still kind of looks like Gothard, and that kind of looks like Brian. Okay, we have drifted too far from the original photo. What band did you say we were going to do? Kiss. Okay.
I mean, come on. You got to have something, right?
All right, let's start over, and let's Kiss cover band. Transforming the group into glam rock legends. Although I forgot to say, we got to get it. Let's see if it pans out and shows you, or if it crops you out. We'll see what we come up with here. If they imitate the face paint too much, we might get this shot down. Okay, that it looks more like just a picture of Kiss.
Okay, never mind then.
That didn't quite work out.
It didn't quite work. That's sad.
All right, I'm going to start again. I'm going to zoom out so we can see the full person cropped out on the left side, and then we'll make it a Residents cover band. Let's see, anyone writing anything in the chat?
Nope.
No.
I think they're just watching.
Yeah. Well, you know how we've had this problem I reference at the office for many years now, for over a year now, where they decided we had a situation where each now we're back to you and Ted wearing the same shirt, but that's okay. Make them look like a Residents cover band. So, you know, for a while when we started going back into the office, they let each department decide their own policies for office requirements. Mm-hmm. And that meant that generally not everyone was in the office at the same time. So we never needed all the second floor that we have, because we would have one full floor and half of another floor. And so they made two changes at the same time. They decided to require everyone to be in the office at the same time, and they decided to get rid of the half floor. And they just put us in tuxedos except for Seth in his Hawaiian shirt, and gave us eyeball masks and cropped you back out.
I was like, what do you mean? Wait, Seth, what happened? You're being a story just... Okay.
They kept Seth in the Hawaiian shirt, the rest of us in tuxedos.
Okay, there you go.
With eyeball masks, which again is about as good as the Kiss picture.
It's gonna get. That's what you're gonna get.
So the situation's been getting worse. That we don't have enough room for everyone. Some weeks, the room is getting tight for all the desks. So they've decided to turn one of the conference rooms into more desk space by, seeing if they can fit 8 desks in this conference room with partitions. And so today we had to have a meeting about, what do you need? What do we need? It's like, well, you need to get desks. But it turned into a conversation about, should we get large monitors or 2 regular size monitors? And it's like, well, we should get the large monitors that we keep trying to get the, senior management team to approve the budget for, because we are eventually going to want to replace them all. So why buy a bunch of smaller monitors that are going to be replaced eventually? Of course, every year that gets removed from the budget.
Of course.
So it's this was a conversation I just summed up in about 30 seconds. So we had about a 20-minute conversation like this, and at some point I had work that still needed to get done before I needed to go catch my train. So I was like, well, I think we've covered everything here. I'm going to go look busy, and
there you go.
I actually walked out of the meeting at that point.
So I hope you guys ordered all your Surface laptops you're going to need for a while, because I think Microsoft upgraded the prices on them now.
Oh, yeah. Well, heck, have you checked the price of RAM lately?
Okay, my laptop before the RAM crisis, I was gonna upgrade to 64 gigs, to SODIMM, 5600. Fine,
Yeah.
no problem. Two 32s. That's fine. $180 at the time. I said, Black Friday, 3 months away. I'll just wait. Not a big deal. Next time I looked at it, $800. I said, I think I can wait for a couple years because
Yeah.
I don't think I'm getting RAM for another 2 years. I hate to say it.
Yeah, I kind of wish I maxed out my RAM
Yeah.
because my desktop has got 64 gigs, but that's half capacity. I could add another 2 sticks and bring it up to 128.
Yeah.
And right now, 64 is getting to be kind of the high normal range, but 120, like when I put 64 gigs of RAM in this computer, that was like fucking ridiculous at the time. But how quickly...
And then RAM prices
Yeah.
crashed at one point too. You're like, oh, it's so cheap. I should buy it now, and I just waited. And I shouldn't have.
I'm glad I bought the 4 terabyte solid state drive.
Oh yeah,
when
you
they
saw how
went
much
down.
those are now too.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
going up in price. Actually, you know what's funny is it's funny. Seagate just announced a new size full spinning drive.
Mm-hmm.
Spinning drives are expensive too. Seagate just announced a 44 terabyte drive.
44 terabyte.
Yeah, it's 44 terabyte.
Wow, what's that going for?
I didn't look. I know Western Digital has a 40 terabyte. I'm like, if it's at current prices, you're gonna be paying you're gonna be paying about probably $1,500 to $2,000 for that drive at least. For
Wow.
a 44 terabyte drive.
Well, they don't sell them on on
They
Amazon.
just announced it.
Yeah, okay.
Like 2 days ago.
Let's see, 22. Well, the 20's been a thing for a while now, right?
Yeah,
20 in the
30's have been
20
out for a
range.
while.
Oh, are they up to 30 terabyte?
Yeah, 30's been out for a while.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, 28 terabyte, $550. 30 terabyte, $1,019.99.
That's only 2 terabytes more, and you know twice as much.
Yeah, that's the thing. Generally, the highest size available is never worth it. There's a
if that's
sweet
only the 30
spot a
terabyte?
little below the maximum.
Could you imagine how much the 44s are?
I don't even want to like.
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's going to be great. I'm not buying one. I mean, I'd love a 44 terabyte. I don't know what I'd do with it, but it'd be great.
But yeah, if I go to Newegg right now, where I bought the parts for this build, and I look at how much I paid for my RAM back then, let me pull up the order invoice. I bought a processor, 64 gigs of RAM, a 1 terabyte solid state drive, and a motherboard.
Yeah.
And that all cost me $1,030.58.
That's the price of the RAM now.
Yeah, if I pull up the invoice, the RAM was $330. If I go, I don't even think that same RAM's available from Newegg anymore because I want to
you'd have
keep
to buy. Is DDR5 right?
Actually, let's see. It is DDR4.
Oh, is it 4? 4's not too bad, but
Well, let me search because I'd want to keep it the same. So if I
no,
want
you wouldn't update to DDR5. If you're DDR5ing it and your board supported it,
Yeah.
you'd replace all your RAM.
right.
And I wouldn't. I just stay with 4 right now.
And
So
let's see if I wanted to buy the same RAM today.
because we all know mixed match RAM.
all
More
right, so I
problems than they're worth.
can get another 2 sticks for $600 from Amazon.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, that is nearly doubled from when I bought this back in actually 5 years ago now is
Yep.
when this build is 5 years old. So 5 years ago it was like 64 gigs. That is ridiculous. But I pretty much thought I'll eventually max out to like I could have maxed it out then, but it would have been another $300 on top of the 1,000 I already spent.
Pretty much.
Not to mention, I still had to figure out how to get a GPU because that was back during the GPU crisis.
Oh, that's right now too. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I might be able to get some used RAM of that type for $400 off of eBay.
So I know you've had so much luck with used everything on eBay with hardware equipment, right?
I've had some luck with used stuff
Yeah.
off of eBay.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. Last week I was talking about my turntable situation. I'm actually.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Well, the glue the glue has held.
Uh-huh.
The tone arm's working great. I put my Signet CD4 compliant cartridge on it. My demodulators are all in rough shape at the moment. But I've been playing around with software demodulating, which I thought I nearly had it, and then I didn't. But that's okay, because I'm really just deciding if I'm just playing around with it until I get rid of it, or if I'm trying to justify keeping it. Because here's the thing: if I sell it, I don't. The things I've been looking at buying from the 300 to 500 range, which should be like Technics direct drive turntables, they're not in the same league as these as the NAD turntable. Although I hate the fully manual, it just seems that once, I think part of it is that when you get to a certain level of turntable, the platters come with a spot to put a tone arm. And there are different tone arms for different preferences that are expensive at different price points. So when you build to that level, you're not going to build in you're not going to build in automated mechanisms, because you don't even know what tone arm is going on there, because it's basically tone arm and platter are two separate parts you marry together, which of course takes a specialist to be able to measure with calipers to accurately mount the tone arm. So, but everything I'm reading and researching suggests that the Luxman turntable that I retired to the basement in favor of this modern NAD was of better quality than this NAD. And if I got a decent tone arm like an SME and got that put on the Luxman, it would be a superior option to this NAD.
Oh, there you go. So maybe you want to spend your money on a new tone arm instead of a whole new player.
Right. So yeah. I sell the NAD. I use the money to fix up the Luxman, or I use the money to do something else and fix up the Luxman on a rainy day. Now I've went back in the basement to kind of take a check on the Luxman and see what kind of condition it's in. It still turns on and spins up at 33.
It still turns. That's all that matters.
It doesn't turn at 45 anymore, though.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. When I switched the speed setting to 45, it just stopped spinning. So there's some electrical work that needs to be done on it. Probably easy. I probably need to get a service manual and figure out how to best open it up and change out the capacitors. That probably get it. But the other problem is that the lamp in it that lights up the strobe for the speed check has stopped lighting up. So it's hard to really check that the speed is steady. So I need to I need to replace that lamp too, or figure out what's wrong with the lamp. So it needs some work. The tone arm that I'd want to get for it is like in the 500 range.
Ooh, for a piece of metal.
Well, for a very precisely crafted, finely balanced, light mass piece of metal with pivots, and not to mention I'm buying.
He's justifying it.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know, but
and then the thing is I have to get an arm board that will accept it. It's like $200 to get a arm board with the proper bore holes precisely bored into it. So yeah, I'm looking.
That's like $800 right there.
Yeah, and if I'm lucky, I get maybe. I mean, this turntable was retails for $900. So putting a used one back in its box, maybe I'd get $700. Probably closer to $500. Between $500 and $700. So it would give me some.
That's harsh, man. $900 to report. $800 to repair a $900 record.
I don't know.
I mean, well, the NAD was 900 brand. No, the Luxman would be worth north of 1,000 if I fixed it up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not even thinking in those terms because I'm not fixing it up to turn a profit. I'd fix it up to use it at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I could try to sell the Luxman for like $500 without a tone arm for someone that wants to fix it up. Which, given that 45 doesn't work, I'd be lucky to get 500 for it at this point. But there is value there. But the NAD would be an easy sale. It's just that I don't know if it'd be easy to get. It's 5 years old now. It retails for 900. How much is a 5-year-old turntable that retails for 900 worth? It's in great condition. I just cleaned off the smudges off the dust cover. It's not scuffed or scratched up, so it'll look new. Plus, the cartridge it came with is still brand new, never used. So I could sell it good as new.
Yeah.
So maybe I could get 800 if I hold out, but I'd probably settle for 7 easily. So I could get some serious bank to put into the Luxman, or I could get some bank, use it to buy something cheaper to have fun with for now, and fix up the Luxman on a rainy day. But the thing is, if I do that, when am I ever going to get around to put money into the Luxman?
That's another quick question.
And the NAD is working now. So, like, why box up the thing that actually works in this room to take on either an easy cheap project, which puts the high end turntable further in limbo, or
what you could do is what you could do.
I have a lot of options, all of them with their pros and cons.
So this is what you should do.
Okay.
This is what I would do. Sell the Luxman as is. You say you get about $500 for it, right?
I'm lucky.
If you're lucky, $500, right? Save that money, and then use your NAD, and then look for something that you could do. You know, the $500, the $400 for the Luxman, and then sell the NAD and get another record player. Then use them both.
Buy 2 new record players.
No, buy one. Sell them both and buy one.
Sell them both and buy one. But I don't know what I would. The thing is that fixing up the Luxman would give me like a real high-end quality turntable to the level I'd like to have for high-end.
Oh, okay.
But I also want to have something that's fun and is a changer. But I also want to see. I really want to have 3 turntables in this room, but I don't want to have the space taken up of 3 turntables in this room. It'd be
just
nice.
hang them on the wall sideways.
It'd be nice if I could make one turntable be all the things that 3 turntables are.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
a nice high-end turntable that's also a stacking record changer and is also 4-speed.
Get Gators. You know what you do? Just get one of those. Just get one of those bubble jukebox things and stick it in there.
There's that too.
Or is that more for the basement?
No, if I had a jukebox, I'd go right in the dining room.
Dining room. That'd be great. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, on that note, do we have one more last idea for?
I have one more thing. Did you ever watch the web thing, The Guild?
No.
Oh, you ever saw The Guild? Okay, it was with Felicia Day. Okay, never mind.
Guild?
Never mind. It's not gonna go well because what it is there's a way to make this is a 20-year-old show that's actually pretty good. The Guild was pretty good, but they're trying to make a movie of it. There's a Kickstarter, and I'm like, I don't recommend putting money into the Kickstarter. I don't like Kickstarter. I think they're good ideas. I love seeing what's coming out, but I don't like putting money into them just because I don't know if I'm getting my money back, and I probably won't.
Yeah, there's that. That has happened.
There's that. That's the only reason. So unless it's a sure thing that there's like 8 billion people already in it and they've already doubled and tripled their money, maybe. But no, I don't know what else to put in that. I don't know. Back to the Future.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to take the picture before we wrap up the show, and I'm going to tell it to make them look like radio shock jocks.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. So, yeah, let's, that's the wrong button. There we go. We're going to be on the radio. This is a picture of what we'd look like if we were on the radio.
Wow, someday.
Oh, there's a big banner behind us that says Shock Jocks.
Oh,
Just to make sure you know.
Sad.
91.9 FM Shock Jocks. And they basically just took us in the same clothes, put headphones on us, microphones in front of us, with a Shock Jocks banner behind us.
Nice.
Meanwhile, they got you down pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. I think that looks like. I think you should show this picture to someone and say, "Hey, does that look like me?"
There you go.
It guessed based off of my ear.
About my ear, yes.
Yeah. So that is on that note. It is time once again to hit that button and then hit this button and put another fun-filled edition
Insert title here.
to bed. And we do try to be educational here. So what have you learned this week?
I've learned that Super Grok is better than both. Than all of them.
There you go. And I learned that if you try to get Claude to make a better quadraphonic SQ decoder, it'll get confused and make it triphonic instead. Don't know what happened to the front right channel. Just kind of disappeared in the decoding. And I also learned that Brian likes to contribute
Loves
music
his
to the show.
Malort.
Brian loves his Malort.
Yeah, there you go.
Brian loves his Malort. And I think we look best as an 80s breakdance group.
There, yes. Yes.
I think that is
Yes.
the best one there. All right. On that note, we got to go find someone to raid. Is what we got to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at who is streaming. And I think we haven't seen her in a few weeks now. Tired Actor is streaming.
Yeah, I
again
saw she was
tonight.
on. I was excited. I said, there you go.
I'm like, oh my God, we have to raid Tired Actor.
I hope we can.
So yeah, we'll be back again next week.
She's been hiding out. I don't know where she's been. I haven't seen her stream in a while.
Yeah, me neither. I was thinking like, geez, I haven't seen her in a while. I missed
Yeah.
her. Because, she's just the sweetest thing. And
She is really nice. She is
yeah,
really nice.
she is. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to raid Tired Actor. And we'll be back next week. Maybe Brian will be back next week. We don't know.
Maybe.
And, it's going to let us raid with one viewer.
Woo,
one,
that's me.
With 2 viewers.
Woo.
With 3. Okay,
Wow.
three we can let this go. All
There you
right,
go.
there we go. And we'll see you. And we have raided.
Okay. You have a nice night, Gators.